song?
Yes. Have you had a good day?
Yes. I think I finally sold Dreammakers.
That's the one by the crematorium.
I didn't mention that.
Oh.
I thought you'd be pleased.
Well, I am. But this calls for a drink.
Well, it's a little early, but why not? It's been a long time since we've seen Lucy. I met her since her wedding. It'd be nice to see her again, wouldn't it? Not that strong.
Well, I thought you liked it strong.
Yes, but not lethal. There's something wrong, isn't there?
Yes.
Is it your brother?
It's been a bit of a shock.
Is he dead?
No, he's out.
Well, he's not coming here.
He is here.
Well, then get rid of him.
I can't get rid of him. He's my brother and your best man, and he's really very fond of us.
If he's fond of us, why doesn't he stay away? Lucy hasn't been, has she?
No, she was changing for dinner.
Good. Then get him out of here before she comes down.
I can't ask him to leave. We haven't seen him in years.
Of course we haven't. He's been in prison. If we wanted him to call round, we'd have had to send him a cake with a bow in it.
I'm not mentioning that.
What?
That he's been in prison.
Worry, I shan't mention it at all. I'm trying to keep it quiet. I have a reputation to consider.
It's not your reputation I'm thinking of, Kevin. It's his. He's paid his debt to society.
He's paid his debt to society, he still owes me a few quid. Hasn't paid his wedding present yet. That was 10 years ago. Still owes me for that vase.
You're getting agitated, Kevin. It's not good for your digestion.
How about Rock Fast Investments Limited, Went very fast, my God, they were certainly rocky.
Well, that wasn't his fault. He was never very good at figures.
He certainly wasn't.
He was not to blame. He's innocent. I'm not ashamed of my brother.
Aren't you? Then why do you never mention it?
I do.
Have you mentioned it to Lucy yet?
Well, no, but
Does she even know he exists?
well, I have no idea.
Ah, seems I'm not the only one who's ashamed of your brother.
He's changed.
He hasn't changed. He'll still patronise me. He'll come in here as if it was only yesterday. My collar will start to prickle. He'll take my chair, and he'll take my desk, and he'll call me Kev. If he calls me Kev, I swear I'll go for him.
I think you'll feel differently when you see him.
What do you mean?
But prison's left its mark, I'm afraid. You'll be surprised at the changes. So when you see him, try and act naturally.
What I intend to act naturally. Well, we've got one thing to say to your brother, and that's
Okay. It's been a long time.
Victor.
Oh, thanks. It's nice to be back in the old room again. Is that a real fire over there, Kev?
No, it's a simulated log effect.
Simulating log effect?
Yes.
Well, could have fooled me, huh? Whatever will they think of next, huh? Oh, still got it. Thou unravished bride of quietness.
What?
The vase. Look after it. I won't tell you how much it cost.
We know.
We do love it, Victor.
Drink, Victor?
Oh, please, a scotch.
And,
Didn't know they still made those.
yes. Will you be staying long?
Now, Kev, don't start that. Don't press me to stay because I can't. I must find a place of my own. I can't.
Of course.
I can only stay a few weeks.
Weeks?
I'm sorry, Kev, I can't make it any longer.
Just to get back on your feet.
You could say that.
He means until you can find a place of your own.
Yes, and you might come in handy there, actually, Kevin.
We did place around here.
Well, of course he needs a place around here. I'm sure Kevin can help you out there.
Yes, the sooner the better, because after all, two's company, three's a crowd.
Yes, except it's not 3, it's 4.
4?
Yes.
Oh, congratulations! I didn't know! Kevin, this calls for a big cigar! So, to be honest with you, I always thought something was wrong.
Victor, I'm not going to be a father. I have a guest. An old school friend. balance. A widow, recently bereaved, been through a great deal. A new deal recovery. Not strong. Need peace and quiet.
And you think I'll be in the way?
No.
Does she know I'm here?
No, not yet.
You haven't told her?
No.
So if I were to tiptoe out of here, she'd never know.
Well, no need for that.
Ah, well, I think there's every need. And I can understand your embarrassment. And if I could tiptoe, I would. But I can't. Okay, if you would just go and get my case, the stairs were a problem.
Definitely.
No, Kevin. Victor, at least stay for dinner.
Dinner?
You're very kind, Val, but I wouldn't want to embarrass you.
Victor, you could never embarrass me. I'll go and tell Lucy you're here. I'll start dinner, and you can stay as long as you like.
Ah, Lucy. Delightful name. Is this the sort of desk that comes apart, yeah?
Yes.
Well, it was one of those sorts of desks. Better be careful, don't let it come into pieces. Nice view of the garden. I hope I shall be able to concentrate on my work.
What work? You don't have any work.
I have been prepared for life outside, Kevin. It wasn't also in mail bags. They had classes for everything. Pottery, bricklaying, art classes.
What did you take? Creative writing.
How did you guess?
It's the obvious choice. You certainly showed plenty of creativity when you wrote the prospectus for Rockfast Investments Limited. Why don't you write your life story? You could call it A Fair Cop.
I hope it's not always going to be like this between us, Kevin. The prejudice, the distrust.
Victor, we have a good life here. I have friends. I've become respected and trusted. That's not easy for an estate agent.
I see. So, what have you told your friends about me?
I say you went abroad.
Abroad?
The Congo.
Congo? Kevin, are you ashamed?
Yes.
Let me tell you something. There were 400 men at Hellhole.
Hellhole? It was an open prison.
400 pretty tough characters. Ruthless and hard-bit. They'd seen it all. You couldn't fool them. They all said there were only 2 men in that place who were innocent. Myself and the guard. No, I wasn't too sure about the guard.
I can even say that. The evidence against you was overwhelming. You hadn't a leg to stand on.
That's true.
I'm sorry, Victor. I didn't mean.
Look, I took those to the blades to protect my accountant. He had a wife and 6 children. I haven't seen him since. Neither have they. My mistake was I believed in people. But do I have to pay for that mistake for the rest of my life?
Oh, I suppose not.
All I want is a chance to bury the past.
I'll get a spade.
Good man. I'll tell you what, we'll come to an agreement. You don't tell your friends I've been in prison, and I won't tell mine you're an estate agent.
What? Lucy!
Oh, Lucy, this is my brother Victor. Victor, Lucy.
Forgive me for not standing, Lucy. Just the doctor's advised me not to rise.
I understand. Val told me. I must say until now, I didn't know you had a brother, Val. It's been away, it's been years.
Jenny,
You never mentioned him once. It's too painful.
Drive out loud.
Why? We didn't know when he'd get out.
Scotch!
Out? Out of where?
Pass me the jungle.
Hospital in the jungle.
Oh, Val, you could hardly call that place a hospital. Just a few primitive dwellings and a missionary. They took me there after I was gored.
Gored?
Charging rider, rifle jammed, tried to stare it down, but porters panicked. They carried me on a simple litter for days, rambling and incoherent. And then one morning I felt a cool hand on my brow. I looked up and saw these eyes of beautiful nuns staring at me. I thought I was in heaven.
Mister, I found that hard to believe.
Scotch?
What?
We were ever rambling and incoherent.
Oh, no, it's hard to believe. Sitting here in this comfortable suburban drawing room, or do you call it a lounge, kid?
No.
Sitting here in this comfortable suburban drawing room with this simulated log effect burning in the drapes. It seems like light years away.
And were you out there long?
Well, I stayed on a while after I'd recovered. Felt I had to give something back. I worked a few years amongst the lepers.
Lepers?
But circumstances obliged me to leave.
Not leprosy as well.
No, the nun and I have become rather too close to one another. She'd begun to leave her rosary off. Rather worried. I felt it was time to move on.
I really should do dinner.
Ah, promised my doctor I'd take strong for dinner, perhaps around the rose garden. Can I borrow your shoulders?
Certainly.
Collar started to trickle. Did you hear all that? She didn't believe a word of it.
Well, he can be very persuasive. He once persuaded our young cousins they were fairies and they flew straight out of the bedroom window.
Go and buy a rhino. What about the leprechaun?
Well, you introduced the jungle. The trouble is he gets carried away.
I wish he would. On a litter, rambling and incoherent. I've been sly remark about our simulated love effect.
Kevin, he's staying at least until he's better.
He does need that stick.
Of course, what makes you say that?
He's flourishing rather a lot for someone who's just acquired it. It's almost as if he's stolen from a cripple.
No, you can see he's not well.
What about that limp then? First it's one leg, then the other. Can't seem to make up his mind.
Oh, that's your imagination. They do look good together, though, don't they?
What?
They make an attractive couple.
Don't start that.
What?
Matchmaking.
I'm not matchmaking.
It's out of the question.
Well, of course it is, but they'd be good for each other. I mean, he needs someone like Lucy, and she's been very lonely since John died.
No one's that lonely. She's supposed to be your friend. Why pick on her?
I'm not picking on her.
Have you forgotten how many times he's been engaged? He had that ring on a string. It's always been his ambition to marry money.
He's never found the right woman.
Never found the right bank account more alike. John Myers was a decent, honest man, a pillar of the church, and a member of the Rotary. He didn't prepare Lucy for someone like Victor.
And I suppose he'd have to tell her the truth.
No. And we're safe on both counts. He could tell the truth, she could tell the truth.
And there, by the end of the bed, sat my faithful mongoose. With a snake dead at his feet, looking up at me as if to say, "Sleep on, gentle master." And I swear, if a mongoose could smile, he was smiling.
He must have been very fond of you.
He was.
I really should start on dinner. Oh, let me give you a hand, Val. After all, we do have another place to set for dinner.
Kevin, I'd like to ask you something as a friend.
I haven't got any. Money. I'm still cleaned out from the last time.
This isn't about money, Kevin.
It isn't.
There are other things. I just had a moment of blinding clarity. A moment that Japanese have a word for. A moment when you see the next 7 years of your life in a second.
7 years?
Yes.
I wasn't in it, was I?
Come on, you. Lucy.
What?
I'm in love.
You can't be.
Only takes a second, Kevin. I didn't think it would happen again.
You mean after the nun?
Blind fate struck again.
Not so blind, though, is it? It's the money.
Is there one?
Yes, she's a wealthy woman, as I'm sure one stroll around the rose beds would have established.
So she's not a widow struggling on a fixed income, facing an uncertain future.
No.
That makes it doubly important I speak to you.
Me?
Yes, I wondered if you could see any snags.
Well, I can see a few. You've been in prison. You haven't any money. You're out of work. You told her a pack of lies, and you got a bad leg.
Yes. But apart from that,
There's no apart from that.
well, what about the good points?
There aren't any.
Well, there's one as far as you're concerned.
What's that?
Was that you live in Surrey?
Yes, big house. Must be worth $1 million.
Surrey's a long way from here.
Oh no. Oh no. If you think I'm going to stand by and let this happen, I may be an estate agent, Victor, but I have principles. I believe in a full and frank disclosure. I have never recommended a rundown property without, first of all, pointing out pitfalls, dry rot, the rising damp, smell of the drain.
Smell of the drains? Is that how you see me?
Yes?
Well, let me point out one or two of the good points. First of all, I do have money. It's in a numbered Swiss bank account. But there is a problem.
You can't remember the number.
No, I'm tied to a Swiss franc at the moment.
What?
And I do have work. My writing. When the book takes off.
What book?
I finished it in prison. I'm very excited about it. I read some to Val before you came home. She was speechless.
Well, then we're sorted. We just have to wait for you to sell the film rights. All will be well.
You don't believe me? It's a potential bestseller. Listen. Mark Tempest confronted Amanda Merridew in the vestry. There was no pity in his thin smile. He seized her brutally by the wrist. I must arrange these flowers. But the words were stifled on her lips by a fierce kiss. Outside, she could hear her husband heading a choir and evensong. The organ rose in a crescendo of sound. She was aware of the roses being crushed against her bare skin and Mark's sardonic sneer. Her head began to swim, and she caught the tang of his aftershave as they slid between the vestry table.
The vestry table.
Yes.
Is it all like that?
No, it gets better. Here. Have a read. Anywhere, you're instantly gripped.
Mark took her in his arms. He sat it again. She felt her face pressed against his rough tweed jacket. The sun cascaded into 1,000 stars, and the petals of the geraniums floated down into her startled geraniums.
She was potting geraniums while her husband was out mowing the lawns.
Her husband, the vicar,
Yes.
he was out there mowing the lawns, and she was inside getting her face pressed against his rough tweed jacket.
That's right.
Is it a comedy?
No.
But when you see them,
Well, that's my point. Mark Tempest would dare anything for the woman he loves.
you sure it's not a comedy?
When the vicar discovers Amanda's infidelity and hangs himself in his own bell rope, certainly not. So what do you think?
It's absolute rubbish.
You don't like it?
No.
I must say it's been pretty much a general reaction.
No reality. No one behaved like Mark Tempest. He's not real.
Of course he is.
Well, I've never met anyone like him.
He's standing in front of him.
You? Well, you're not pressing Lucy against your rough tweed jacket. Not while I'm out there mowing the lawn. You have a long wait before that book gets published. In the meantime, you're not living here at my expense. Your trouble, Victor, is you don't live in the real world. You're not Mark Tempest. And she's not Amanda Merridew. You should try a little honesty for a change, especially Lucy.
You mean tell the truth?
Don't say it like that. Some people do it all the time.
Well, not even a few white lies?
Certainly not.
Perhaps you're right. The truth. It's an old trick, but it just might work. Make a full and frank disclosure like the honest estate agent. Hey, that gives me an idea. Maybe I can work for you.
What?
Just until my money problems are sorted, I can sell, you know that.
And that's not necessary. Their houses they're selling themselves these days.
Well, I'll answer your phones, do your paperwork, all your menial tasks. I can make your life better for you, easier.
Really, honestly, it will not be necessary.
I've got it, Ken. Hello? Yes? Can I take a message? You've decided on Green Acres.